second demo reel of Dragon Age Inquisition voices, starring Sera, Vivienne, and Cassandra. This time around, we are bantering between Sera and Vivienne. I've heard things about you, Vivi. It's properly Madame Vivienne, official mage to the Imperial Court. Yes, that's what I heard, not the title, the snotty bit. However shall I recover for your condemnation? You're still doing it. Can you even shut it off? For you, my dear, no. I have something for your silly group, Sera dear. Right, I bet you have plenty. A simple note for your Red Jenny associates. I believe it may point to anonymous holdings of one Lord Samarath. I know him. Piss head's hard as ice with his people. Indeed. It would be a shame if his involvement in certain activities was revealed, his position at court weakened. So we heard a real prick, but you swoop in? We help people, but it helps you more. Ugh. Try not to cry openly, dear. It is ever so demeaning. What is that horrendous smell? Nothing. Where is it coming from? Nowhere. Hey, Viv! Vivi! Look at this! I've got something for you! Darling, it's your bottom. Again. As bony and sad as it was the last dozen times you've displayed it. It's my butt! Maker, however shall I endure this horror? Someone fetch me a fainting couch. They'll never really like you, Vivi. Sera dear, whatever has your scattered mind conjured now? Those nobs in Orlais, they barely like their own kin, and you're a mage. Your failing, among many, is that you presume that I desire approval. Power does not require that I be liked. Well, halfway there, then. If I might be so bold, Inquisitor, is this the company you would present as the Inquisition? I know, right? You people are weird. Thank you for illustrating the point. What, you think you're better than me? It's nothing personal, dear. I'm demonstrably better than most. That you so thoroughly prove it is hardly my fault. Pretty sure she thinks she's better than me. Oh, this is truly, truly sad. Who's a bitch? Charming, darling. Fact. I sent a box of rabbit raisins to some Lord What's-His-Tits in your name. That explains the letter of gratitude. They were, by all accounts, delicious. Ew! 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 You underestimate both the fragility of his holdings and the severity of tribute demanded of him in the past. Perhaps he was grateful it was not a stew made of some lesser cousin. Has lies, right? Must be lies. Enjoying your food lately, Vivi? Ugh, shall I assume you have altered my meals? Set the servants against me and encouraged Sputum-based rebellion? Of course not, I would never, but you can't know, right? Rest assured, I will eat privately from my own stores from now on. Whose idea? Mine. Cruel bunch your lot, Viv. Don't know how you live with what they think of you. My dear, despite your egalitarian protests, you are ever so susceptible to the opinions of others. I don't give a squirt what everyone says. Of course not. Coherent speech is your nemesis, but it is clear you care a great deal about what they think. Take heart that you are not among the nobility, little Sera. You will not survive. No one wants to join your stupid club. Of course not, dear. I bet you left a trail. Whatever are you on about now, dear? What you used to be, wherever you're from. Little people will know about you. We all have something we used to be, haven't we, dear? Done things we would rather die than have known. By all means, escalate, but I will answer in kind, armed with painful history I am sure is better left to your own sad memory. She's freaking evil, she is. You're not so scary, Vivi. Maybe I can't bug you, but you can't bug me neither. My dear, I have not attempted to bug you. Yes, you have. I assure you I have not. You really well tried, and it hasn't freaking worked. Got it? Of course, Sera dear. I understand completely. 3 keys to locks that have been changed, a schedule for a journey not taken, and 2 names of servants no longer employed. I don't know what you're on about. They're now useless items passed to you by those in my employ. I do hope you have alternative plans for the evening. Joke's on you, I only had 1 key. Took your knickers, Vivi. I purchased more of a higher quality. Well, that's... You're not doing this right. Checked your drawers recently, Vivi? Oh, yes, my dear. Although I was rather well stocked with that particular shade of viper, so I sent it back. Send it back? Yes, it should make its way to you at some point. I was most concerned it might have difficulty on the steps, so I gave it legs. 6 of them. That's not... You're making fun, right? Do you sleep with your mouth open? I should avoid that. It was heavy with eggs. Skitter, skitter. Skitter, skitter, skitter. Ugh! Friggin' stop it, witchy pisser! I assume you were properly impressed by Halam Sharel. It is rare to be welcomed in the halls of power. A golden shitter. The servants come down the streets to drink the abuse away. You can have it. Oh, I will, and I'll be sure to entertain your requests for orphan salve or whatever you are championing on the day. You all think no one can touch you, but I say a kind word to a butler and I'm in your vault, because he hates you. And I'll fit it just to watch you scurry from the gutter, again and again and again. Big vault, little elf. Yes, well, everyone says you're fat. Demons still scare you, dear. After all we've been through, might you have suffered some form of injury as a child? You and yours are the broken ones. Because I've been trained not to be afraid. Being scared of things that are scary is normal. Your training is the word thing. Ask anyone who's not one of you. It's like you're scabbed over something. Makes me wonder what else you don't feel. I feel everything in the proper measure. Right, because you're normal. Just ask you. Sera dear, I couldn't help but notice you took to collecting spiders after the jaunt through Adamant. Some people saw spiders in there. I thought they'd be useful. Adorable. But manipulating fear is a touch more complicated than hoping Corypheus recruited a legion of arachnophobes. You don't need to be afraid of spiders to not want them in your small clothes. Oh yes, we will be testing that in a most intimate manner. Ew, you're just not right. I hope, Sera, that you have considered what damage your dalliance with the Inquisitor will do to her standing. Oh yes, please, run your mouth. I didn't expect an invitation. No, go on and on about how I'm not good enough, even though she makes me happy, and it has piss all to do with you. And then, when you're all smug and done, I'll show you how my boot learned to shut mouth in Danerum Alley. That was sort of romantic. Yes, how utterly charming. On this, try me. That's enough, Vivienne. This isn't up for debate. Of course, Inquisitor. Sera, relax. Fine. That's right. Conversation over, because it better be.